So this is a song to a spiritual entity. There happens to be a human being with the same name, with the Chinese zodiac dragon, the Scorpio zodiac, and the Sagittarius zodiac, the two zodiacs of my favorite tribes of Israel, the dragon tribe of Dan and the wolf tribe of Benjamin. But this is to the spirit that is with me wherever I go, in my cell, in the gutters, in homelessness, in poverty. The spirit of this wonderful person, this Messiah, is always with me. In the state of Minnesota, the most favored of the land is a channeler of spirits favored by the tribe of Dan. Her first name means lioness, her last name lamb, the animals of a Messiah with the dragon. The name Michelle means she who is like God. I knew it when I saw her, but people think it's odd. Nobody on this world understands the paranormal powers of the dragon of Dan. Every consequence she brings to me, it's a crown of thorns, the crown of a king. For Leah, Holy Spirits told me give up everything. Crucifixion suffering is an offering. No one has such love in this land. Glory, hallelujah to the dragon of Dan. Leah's famous, Leah's frickin' famous. Glory, hallelujah to the lioness and lamb. Give her a castle in the fat of the land. Glory, hallelujah to the dragon of Dan. Oh, Leah, she's the queen bee. Humble little bumblebee. Voted into Congress at the age of 12, and just like checkers kinged me, undeserving as one could be, sent me catapulting into heaven from pits of hell. She brought me to Mount Zion, the heavenly city, down a road paved with gold to the palace of a king. She said, Lord, I beseech thee, take away his misery. I found this boy rotting in the darkest pits of hell. Leah, she's the queen bee, humble little bumblebee, chillin' with a villain in a dark, depressing cell. She cured me of my leprosy. I think the next president should be the pumpkin queen, the dairy queen, Saint Leah Michelle. Thank you, Dr. Leah. Thank you for healing me. She used to babysit me when I was 33. I was a bedwetter in a Letterman sweater. She tried to change my diaper. I would not let her. She's like a professor, only she's 10 times better. Without her help, I might be a bone collector. She transferred thoughts through my skull like osmosis. She took me out to Dairy Queen with Abraham and Moses. She gave me sanity, and everybody knows this, while I was eating mushrooms with Ezekiel and Moses. She said, if you must yank one out, make it quick, and never fantasize about ravaging a chick. God couldn't reach you through any other means, so he gave you a Messiah, Leah the Queen. She caught me stealing drugs from her medicine cabinet. I said, Doctor, I'm just checking. She said, you can have it. God couldn't reach you through any other means, so he gave you a Messiah, Leah the Queen. Be chaste as a lily and don't do nothing silly. I'll buy you an orca that acts like Free Willy. I said, thank you, Dr. Leah. I've wanted killer whales. How about a sea turtle if my first try fails? And if I don't do what Jesus wouldn't do, could I have an armadillo and a kangaroo? And what about a cello and a mandolin? Well, absolutely, said Mary Magdalene. She transferred thoughts through my skull like osmosis. She took me out to Dairy Queen with Abraham and Moses. She gave me sanity, and everybody knows this, while I was eating mushrooms with Ezekiel and Moses. Call me Mr. Weirdo, call me super wrong, call me Mr. Strange. I know what I want and I want it now, to sing a song to Leah, 'cause I am Mr. James. Call me Mr. Stalker, call me Mr. Wrong, call me shit for brains. I know what I want and I want it now. I wanna worship Leah 'cause I am Mr. James.